Hello, welcome to the Nerdy Wordy. Seeing as though we don't actually have an official spot this week or an official topic to talk about, I thought I would do a new segment. Laura's Nerd Thing of the Week. And this is why I don't sing. Roll it! Yeah, so many things to talk about this week in the world of theatre. This is my big thing of the week. Because there has been a lot of news going on in the West End, I feel like I should share it with you. The massive Broadway smash, The Book of Mormon, 9 times Tony Award-winning musical from Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the creators of South Park, is heading for the West End in 2013. Now, I already have my tickets for this, as soon as they were announced, I went onto their website. You can only book preview tickets so far, because proper tickets, like tickets after previews, are only available from September, so book up the previews while you can. Go onto the website, pre-register, and you can book them there. Do go and see it if you're easily offended or if you're in any way religious. Do not go and see this show. I cannot stress that enough. Do not go and see it if you are easily offended or religious in the slightest, because you will just not enjoy it for reasons. Actually, you know what? Go and see it. Go and see it. It'll be a laugh for us. But no. So that's what I recommend. But if you do like the comedy in South Park and you do enjoy a little bit of, oh, they shouldn't have said that, go and see the show because it is brilliant. The funniest songs I've heard since Avenue Q, and that says something, my dears. That says something. I believe. Viva Forever! What the hell is this? The new Spice Girls musical, the jukebox musical based on the songs of the Spice Girls, is due to open next year. It's just been announced. I don't know what you think about this, but I think it's going to be a load of baloney. They're trying to run off the success of Mamma Mia. However, they seem to forget one tiny, tiny little thing. They're not ABBA. How can you make a musical out of their songs? I just do not know. However, I did say this about Mamma Mia when it first opened. I still haven't got to see it, so what's my point with this? It's just gonna... If you want to see Viva Forever, it opens on the 11th of December at the Piccadilly Theatre in London. So I think it may run for a little bit, but I do honestly believe that in the long run, it may be a bit of a flop. Prove me wrong, Spice Girls. Prove me wrong. I would love you to. I really would. Spamalot's returning! Oh, yes it is. Spamalot is back in the West End from the 23rd of... No, that is not the right one. Spamalot is back from the 24th of July, and it's going into the Harold Pinter Theatre, the one which was previously called the Comedy Theatre. Now, I'm not too sure on this. I absolutely loved it as a West End show, and I loved it as a touring show. However, if they're putting a touring set into that theatre, it's just not going to have the same thing, because when you know it's a touring set, you go, oh, that's really good. They did the best they could with the set they have to move every single week. If it was actually a West End fixture, or at least going into the West End, I would like a little bit of an update to it. I would like a little bit of an updated set and all the rest. But other than that, I think it's a fantastic show, and I crack myself up. Crack myself up? I crack up laughing at it whenever I go and see it. So you know what? I'm just happy it's back in the West End, and I will most definitely be going to see it, because you can get £27 seats. Boom. If that's not a reason to go and see it, I don't know what is. Oh, Marcus Brigstocke and John Coleshaw will be alternating the roles of King Arthur. Now, I saw Marcus Brigstocke do this on tour, and I thought he was fabulous. I had no idea he could actually sing. So there you go. There is a fun fact of the day. Marcus Brigstocke can indeed sing. For that reason alone, I recommend you go and see it. Also, The Bodyguard is another new musical that will be coming out, actually, this year. It will be coming out on the 6th of November, which is when preview starts at the Adelphi Theatre. This is after the current production of Sweeney Todd has finished. Now, I went to go and see Sweeney Todd, segue into Sweeney Todd, and it was actually really, really good. I totally recommend it. At first, I wasn't too sure about Michael Wall, until he stepped onto that stage, dressed like Sweeney, looking like Sweeney, and I went, actually, you're pretty menacing. The last thing I seen him in was a dress. So, that's why I was a little bit hesitant about him becoming the demon barber of the blah blah blah. The demon blah blah Fleet Street. The demon barber of Fleet Street. However, he actually pulled it off really, really well, and him and Imelda Staunton are a brilliant comedy pair. Now, apparently Jason Manford is in it as Pirelli, the rival barber. I have not seen him, so I cannot comment on him, but if anyone has, please discuss it below, and do let me know what you think of him, because I would actually be quite interested to see it with him in it. So, because apparently he can sing. That's another comedian that I went, what? They can sing? Who knew? Who knew indeed? That's right folks, you heard it here first. Idina Menzel is doing a solo concert in the West End. I'm sorry, I'm so excited about it, I just suddenly contracted narcolepsy. Yeah, so if you want to see us sing for a bit, it's from the 8th to the 14th of October in the Apollo Theatre in London. Next question! That one was boring! So Laura, I hear there's rumours going on. La 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 la. Of course, there's always rumours going on in the West End, and that's what I love best about it. A lot of them never come true, however, these ones I kind of hope do come true. Now, first rumour, Baz. Hi Baz. And the Daily Mail reports that Andrew Lloyd Webber's musical Cats is going to be revived at the Open Air Theatre in Regents Park next summer. Yeah! Rejoice, Mooney! Rejoice! Rejoice! Cats is coming back to the West End! However, the Open Air Theatre denies this. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Thanks so much for that useless piece of information. If the Open Air Theatre have denied it, why even circulate it? Baz, at the Daily Mail, what are you doing? What are you doing? Tell us facts. Tell us facts. Especially if stuff like this is true. Because that's kind of a big deal for everyone. Cats is like a legendary show. If that came back to the West End, you would have queues around the block. Also, I'd be really interested to see how they do it in open air. It was my first ever West End show and I would love to go and see it again. Baz of the Daily Mail, you disappoint me. The Dolly Parton musical 9 to 5 is apparently going to transfer into the West End in 2013 after its 2012 UK tour. Now I'm very excited for this. If it does actually transfer to the West End, I don't need to find a venue that is actually playing it near me, which is brilliant because as it turns out, none of them are playing it near me and I really want to see this. So if it does transfer to the West End, good on you 9 to 5, come on. I think it'll do well. Everyone here loves Dolly, everyone loves a bit of Dolly. Did that sound weird? Did that sound weird? I think it sounded weird. But yes, I think it would do really, really well and I think it would actually be a really good thing to have. Even just put it into the Wyndhams or something like that. Quite a small theatre, but with just enough people to see it through. So I think it'll be good. I know the King's Speech failed there, but that was a play. This is a musical and it's Dolly Parton. Hurrah! That will sell it. Still, we've heard nothing about Bridget Jones the musical. Hello? What's happening with that? The last I heard, Sheridan Smith was going to be playing Bridget Jones. But what's happening with it? When's your opening day? Where are you opening? Who else is in the cast? Is Sheridan Smith still going to be Bridget? I don't know. So, has that one just been flushed down the drain, or is that still sort of floundering in the nowhere of the West End? It's up to you. Discuss. I think it's floundering a little bit. I think maybe they haven't got the funding for it, maybe? Or maybe, I don't know, maybe certain things have just they put it on the back burner for a while because we just haven't heard anything. There was this massive thing being like, it's confirmed, it's going to happen. We haven't got a venue, we haven't got a cast, but we're confirmed. And then, so I don't know, I think it may be floundering. Flounder, flounder, flounder. It should be my new move. Flounder, flounder, flounder.
Help me, Dorothy, help me, I'm drowning, I'm melting, I'm melting!
And last but not least, my theatre review of the week. Because I go see quite a lot of shows, I feel like I should review them. A little bit. Try not to be too harsh. Last night I went to go see The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, which is currently playing at Kensington Gardens. It's in a big tent. It's also called... See, it's not just a big tent, but I call it a big tent because that's exactly what it looks like. It's called the 360 Theatre, so it's got 360-degree projections inside it, which is actually really incredible. Upon first looking, it reminded me quite a lot of the Railway Children. The Railway Children was set inside London's Waterloo. Yes, Waterloo. I get mixed up between King's Cross and Waterloo. Set in Waterloo, well, not set in Waterloo, but that's where it was located, in Waterloo. And you walk through the old Eurostar terminals and tunnels to get there. And it reminded me very much of that, because you walked up, it totally reminded me of that. However, that was really the only good thing about it. That and the lion. The lion was incredible. Aslan is, as you can tell, they probably looked at a warhorse and just suddenly went, we want that, but in lion form. And they immediately made a lion puppet, which is handled by 3 people. 1 for the heart, 1 for the hind, 1 for the head. Now, however, the Aslan lion, it was incredible, and it's voiced by David Suchet, which was just brilliant. And they made it disappear on stage, which even I went, ugh, at, so that was very, very good. However, it really lacked, I don't know, it just lacked something. At the interval, the first half was excruciatingly slow. Like, excruciatingly slow. Even when my mother sat next to me went, I've got to go outside to get a bit of fresh air so I can wake up. That's not a good sign. So she went outside to go get some fresh air. I stayed in and read the programme. And I was thinking, oh God, I'm liking it, I think. But it's incredibly slow. However, as soon as the second half started, then that's when they really picked up the pace. And I'm going to call it the Betty Blue Eyes syndrome from now on, because Betty Blue Eyes was exactly the same problem. Excruciatingly slow first half, incredible second half. I mean, the second half of this thing was just incredible, just brilliant. I couldn't fault the second half. However, if you are going to go see The Lion, Witch and the Wardrobe, I recommend missing the first act. You don't miss a lot. I'm not going to lie. You don't even see Aslan until the second act, so you don't even miss the entrance of the lion. That's just my thought. But I really enjoyed the costumes. A lot of them. Some of them I sort of went, don't quite get that. But I mean, that's totally fine. They were going for a style, and I totally got the style. There was one which is a hedgehog, and you will totally see it's totally cute. Totally cutesy. I like the way that at the interval all the like woodland animals were just sort of like milling about the audience. They were talking to the kids and everything else. The kids absolutely loved that. So you know what, you can totally tell it's a children's show. And it was really good. It was really good. And anyone who could design 360-degree projections gets a big thumbs up from me. So yes, if you get cheap tickets to go and see it, absolutely go and see it, because I'm not, who am I to sniff at that? I mean, we got £10 seats. £10 seats. And for £10, it was an absolutely fabulous night out. It was very good. Just redo the first half a little bit. Please, just tweak it. Tweak it, that's all I'm asking, for a little bit of a tweak. And also, don't put songs in if it's not a musical. It's a play! It's a play, leave it at that. The kids were getting it there as a play, and then when you start putting in like half-assed songs, just sort of semi-push the story along a bit. You sort of, it's as if you said, oh, I give up. I will just throw a song in. It kind of felt like that. I know it wasn't meant like that, but it kind of felt like that. Yes, that was my thoughts on The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. My next one I'm going to see is actually called London Road. It was done at the National a couple of years ago, and then they revived it again. And this is like the 3rd or 4th time that they've revived it, and they've now put it into their big space, which is the Olivier. So I'm very excited to see that, as I missed out on the first and the second time that it was revived. So I am very excited. I will let you know exactly what I think of that. Hopefully, oh no, it does have songs. But it's meant to be a musical. It's meant to be a musical play. They actually like bill it as that. So I can deal with it. I'm not against musicals. Not at all. I love musicals. Absolutely love musicals. But if it's a play, leave it as a play, please. That's all I'm asking. Leave it as a play. So yes, thank you very much for watching my theatre scoop. You're cute. And I will see you next week. Goodbye. When it won't be theatre. I promise it won't be theatre. Unless you want theatre. Bye.